We now have a committee that's structured with 5 or 6 people throughout the region. We have about 4,000 employees. 5 or 6 of us champion that through this committee to keep things rolling. Our commitment to the employees was that we would take their ideas, we would go through a rigorous process to verify what we could implement, and that we would implement anything that was feasible. We went back through the initiative and we were able to implement just about a third, maybe even a little over a third of the ideas in their entirety. We reported back to the employees so that they could celebrate in the success. We also had all the employees who participated go to a screening of a Harry Potter movie just to say thank you. They loved it. While we were there, we were able to highlight some of the great ideas that they had shared with us and share with them the success that came as a result of their effort. The most valuable part of the training for us, by far and away, was the culture that it created, or at least the fire that it started in the employees. They became more excited about it. When we held follow-up meetings, there was a level of energy, an anxiousness to participate. We had no problem getting people to attend. We had over 200 additional employees come back in, and all were excited to be there because of what they'd heard from others that had been part of the initial engagement. You know, I think the biggest surprise as far as the training for us and how the employees responded is the fact that they carried it forward. After the actual session was complete, they weren't through. They wanted to provide more detail, they wanted to provide more ideas. We still have people coming back now, nearly a year later, asking if there are any place where they can submit ideas to us to continue to push this forward. There's no doubt we wish we'd have trained them sooner. The amount of impact they had and the residual impact, people coming forward with additional ideas nearly on a daily basis, has been profound. In fact, just yesterday, again, this is almost a year later, an employee stopped to visit with me about an initiative. The total cost per patient is only about $6, but he thinks he's found a way to reduce that cost to a little under $3. Through the course of the year, it's about 300 patients. That's $900 in savings. This is one employee a year later who came back with an idea. The organization as a whole would benefit greatly if everyone had the opportunity to go through the training. With over 4,000 people working in our region, that would have a pronounced impact. I believe what would happen more than anything is it would continue to create that culture we've talked about previously, continue to help people see their value to the organization and continue to bring a greater focus on reducing expense. I was so impressed with what we learned from Indispensable by Monday that I've actually talked with a number of fellow hospital executives around the nation. Prior to my time here, I lived on the East Coast, and before that I was on the West, and so I've talked with friends that are in the industry all over the country, a few of whom have already engaged Indispensable by Monday.